And that is the playlist. So, secret power and weakness. So, Triss's secret power is mind control. This is because since she is divergent, the serum does not affect her, and she has the power to control her own mind. However, pretty much everyone else is not able to control their own mind. This gives Triss a huge advantage over everyone else, and it allows her to save other people's lives. So she demonstrates this at the climax of the book, where everybody is like, the erudite are trying to kill the abnegation, but since the serum doesn't affect her and it's affecting all the other people and making them kill the abnegation, she is able to go on a mission and save them. So here's the video.
Serum, it can't affect me. I have to kill the erudite.
So, if you couldn't tell, or it didn't really turn out that good, but the paper said erudite on it. That's why I slapped it. So, Triss's weakness is the way her family turned out. At the end of the book, both her parents were killed fighting in a battle against the erudite and Dauntless, and on the other hand, her brother Caleb chose to be an erudite because of his smartness, so he's fighting for the bad guys in the book. So she can't really, like, she doesn't have anyone in her family left to care about, really.
What's that?
The motto. Our motto is knowing is half the battle. The reason I chose this is because it ties in really well with our secret power, which is be able to control her own mind. She'd not be able to do much if she wasn't divergent. She'd just be like everyone else. And so, since she's immune to the serums, she can know what she needs to do. And so that's why I think it's really important to be able to know what you have to do. Next is allies and villains.
So, the divergent allies and enemies. The allies, the first one is Tobias Eaton. He's one of Triss's greatest friends. 4, aka Tobias, is Triss's boyfriend that has secretly had a crush on Beatrice since the day that they met, but then he reveals it. 4 is also a main component of the end of Divergent, where Triss has to go and look for him and convince him to not, like, convince him that he's on the good side and not on the bad side, because he was being controlled by the serum. So they work together they work together a lot, and so in the story they have to, like, in the Capture the Flag game, they have to climb over the Ferris wheel and they work together. Christina is a former Candor member that joined Dauntless with Beatrice. She definitely will not regret it because her and Beatrice are great friends. They became great friends, and she has remained keeping Beatrice's back for a long time. She likes Will, but at the end of Divergent, Triss has to kill Will, but still, if it weren't for Triss, Christina would have never made it to the Dauntless group. And so her parents, just like Triss, her parents were from another faction, but she switched. So enemies. Oh yeah, no, we're still on Al. So Albert, or as Al, that's what his friends call him, is a boy in Dauntless who liked Beatrice prior, but Beatrice prior didn't like him back. and so he had a lot of stress because he was losing the initiations, and like he was being beat up a lot when they had to fight. So he betrays Beatrice Pryor by trying to kill her, and then he suicides after that because he was depressed. And so his death later in the other books, his death later falls on Beatrice, and she regrets it. So enemies. Eric is the infamous leader of the Dauntless faction. He is known for his cruelty in the initiation of the Dauntless candidates. So, like for example, he forces Christina to hang at the ledge of the bridge that crosses the chasm that leads into the river. And so while she's like shrieking and like crying and stuff, he doesn't blink an eye. He just stands there. He doesn't worry about her. And then the next enemy, Janine Matthews, is the main antagonist in the story. She is the leader of Ergai, and she's as cruel as Eric in the fact that they become friends. She leads the simulated Dauntless to slaughter the innocent abnegation, and she causes a lot of trouble in the next book where she leads Ergai into war with other factions.
Video game.
So,
You can explain.
yeah, you play.
Because me,
So right now
me and
they're,
Sheree made this game.
yeah, me and Davis can together. So, yeah. So that's the door. Okay, they can't really talk, so okay. So if you have to.
You want me to?
Yeah, okay, it's okay, just move on. So that was the train. They had to jump across. It was a hard jump, but me and Davis practiced it. And now they're at the net. You must jump down to the Dauntless headquarters. There's a net. If you don't trust me, then you're not in Dauntless. That just proves that she's brave enough to trust him. And so there is a net, and then she reaches the Dauntless, and then well, you made it. Good job. So yeah. Next level. The next level is like the training practice where she has to learn to become a good fighter. You can just sprint. So I'm 4, I'll teach you how to fight. Why don't you practice on those dummies? So that's a dummy. Okay, now where are you guys at?
Here's the target practice.
So yeah, now she's at the target practice that she has to do. And so okay, and then now the tap. So good job. Now you get to the headquarters and get some sleep. Now you meet all the characters in the bunker. So welcome to headquarters, Tris. Your room is 100. So just climb up. Yeah, so hi, I'm Will. Nice to meet you. I'm from Erudite. That's 102. And then go, and that's Peter. So hi, I'm Christina. I'll be a roommate. I hope you do well in the initiation. I'm Albert. Just call me Al. Well, that was your room. Okay. So now they're doing the capture the flag. Head this way for the war games. And so that's Eric telling everyone. But this is the sort of retest to see your skills and confidence. Jump on the teleporter to see the teams. So that's Al, Uriah. I'm your team leader 4. I just send the others to Skyra. So in the meantime, let's think of a plan of action. So it says move ahead. 4 says make sure you're not ambushed. So now you have to fight him. It's one of the enemies. Yeah, they see the Ferris wheel, and so they want you to go get the.
How do you get back?
Yeah, I gave him a jetpack because it's kind of hard to get across the Ferris wheel. It takes a lot of skills, so he can just jetpack it for the. And then that's 4. Oh, okay, so that's 4 since he's scared, and so they see the flag, and so. Yeah, those are the people that are getting the flag. Okay. That's the flag. Okay, so. Yeah, so Christina gets the flag because Beatrice decides to give Christina the honor of having the flag, and so Christina gets it. But they
Music.
The music part, right?
Okay, so we made a roller coaster on Minecraft, so you can, if you don't really like understand the video, you can go play it by yourself. But if you go to Divergent2-4th-2, I'll capitalize on Minecraft. But here's the video. It's not the best quality, so you might want to pay attention close, but I'll explain it after.
You can turn the lights out if you need to. Just give it a minute. It'll load.
She's ready. There it is. Okay, so as you can see, this starts off with her choosing Dauntless. So if you can see, right now you're the blood, and you go into a pot burning coals. That's what happens when what she has to do when she chooses. And then, so this is her. This is all the twists and turns of her life. So, but it's to really resemble a party when she makes it into Dauntless fully. Then at the end, you can see you're riding peacefully, and then you go straight down. And in the glass, it's supposed to be zombies, but you couldn't see them. It's to symbolize that Erudite has started their attack. So there's our roller coaster.
What's next?
The reward.
The award?
Yes. What? Right. It's at the bottom of. Right above the comment. Go up.